talking point platform. TTPTB. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
Yes, family, we now welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Talking Point platform. Today again, as always, we know they don't talk now with community, now with Talking Point community. We there with some serious common talk there where they fly around all over social media. One of the common talk we would look at, as we all know, we don't play the statements today. We don't come with a lot of discussions, analysis about the potential strike where they about for rock the country on Monday, the 11th. The manager, the former, or maybe who can still call her the manager, the campaign manager for Madabio, SLPP, the just concluded 2023 election, June, don't pull a kind of very strong language for one say, then for sack the police boss, then for sack the military head and all ministers if that protest on Monday take place. We can't put what you say. Don't we analyze that? Not as well, not put it aside. Another thing more we go look at, President Bio don't call on APC. Make them let bygone be bygone. Let them forget about everything, make them come together, make them work together for build the country good before, because you don't get engagement with the Ecowas, the mediation team will become Ecowas, say then say calm, AU and the Commonwealth. What's in this mean? Also, APC they don't pull their statement to be guiding the same dialogue. We can't tell about this. And also, we will come through a little bit of discussion about the disaggregated voter, where ECSL don't release. What's in this mean? And also, we go look at the Commissioner General Ibrahim Swari don't say government of Salon or the car power ship, the Turkish car power ship, $46 million American dollars. Now that prompts the massive blackout in the country. What in this mean? And also, we see one video they make around the social media where I don't know this person they call say they go to ICC, then go to ICC. These are in fact largest put on straight because just like in the video, yesterday we'll play a clip of that. Today we'll play a clip of that. Then go to the ICC SLPP supporters there. Then go say go do a petition or then can go a letter. Then say let it the special prosecutor, the prosecutor make investigate ex-president Komon-Tok, make them for human rights violations. Anyway, let's not talk for the Onaraka, quite interesting. So all this and more, of course, always on a no semi like on contributions, on engagement, on a conversation, on a words, then on a wisdom. Very important. A lot of people that would watch there, highly ranked people in terms of all sphere. In fact, people and they way some man are there with the land, so let's share the knowledge. So man, a good land book, but we talk, you learn better from it. You learn certain land. And that makes sometimes we open the line for the give opportunity to everybody. If you're not able to write, you go call and tell we don't benefit from the knowledge. This is not a community project. We don't want to just limit until we all sit on behind the mic and talk. And that make we say if we be engaging. And did he engaging? To be honest, this is not one of the platforms we're really engaging. It is good. It will go fine, right? But we'll continue for advice that we continue for keep on that pace. We all know what you they look after, and by God in power, we go reach we'll play our part as true citizens. If you are the first in this for January, the program where you listen to now Komon-Tok at the platform, now Talking Point platform, with the broadcast now two places. Within our YouTube TPP Leon, perhaps also the watch we so, and we also the Facebook Talking Point platform. Consider for subscribe na TPP Leon, and also follow us na Facebook, but we highly advise you pay attention more on YouTube. Why? Because we get content that we put on YouTube, but we not necessarily put on Facebook. That's not the difference, and we get strong community members there, strong one there, and they really they share. So if you join me, continue for share. Aisha Kesta can always say, Lord will continue for share. So they can for them, but I bet one. They can.
Different platform for news every day in our countries alone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit.
All right, so I'll they begin first. I'll begin for Musa. I'll start first. Not so. If it gave up a very interesting program today, we highly recommend or advise that we share. Please let other people and come make them benefit also. Kadiru, not to now household name. We all know her. So the campaign he was everywhere. In fact, Kadiru, he was a man where we get an arrangement with the APA. APA, all political parties, where then go sell out, then go sell the entire political career or the integrity for make at least then get one bag race according to the clip. There will be this spark around social media. Or play them clip and they not to say make them up when I know about that. So just for take on I know the person. So now heavyweights now SLPP. Now it don't pull a statement because it seems as if this particular protest it don't begin the old water. Not to me they say, but because of we see the deputy minister of trade also, but I will count you inside instead of going and market today. We see the kind campaign. We see some videos where they make rounds. So the protest not take place if it don't get effect. Yes. That's that it don't take effect will not take place it. But anyway, Lord put us always, Lord will show now what you see, Lord put on see on the screen. Now this is it. You say, we will not stand by and allow anyone to disrupt our peace or free movement on Monday. If shot takes place, then the respective heads in charge of the country's safety, IG, military, and respective ministers should be sacked. We will not condone nonsense. These were the words of Kadiru. Okay, you can check on Twitter. Lolo Kwan. These are quotations. I just quotes in exact word. I not add, I not reduce, I not put nothing. What this is what you can say verbatim. Now put for so verbatim. What you talk now put so. So meaning, if the protests go ahead on Monday, these people then for sack them. According to Kadiru. And this na man where, like I said, na heavyweights na SLPP and na a very close ally of President Bio. Who knows? Maybe, just maybe if the protests go ahead, perhaps some of these guys will definitely see the door out of their offices. They will be sacked, perhaps. But according to the statements here, very strong. The language we use is very strong. And to be honest with you now, this don't create more tension at the country. It don't create more attention. It creates tension. It creates attention internationally as well. Because, I mean, we get international bodies there. We get cops there. We get embassies there. They say don't relay these messages outside of Sierra Leone to the respective countries and waiting they happen at the country. So technically, this is not good for the image of the country. Not good for the image of the government, and indeed, it is scared potential investors in the country. Now, the point why they make here is government sometimes can blow things out of proportion. You understand? Because now the logic where they put always are for protect the peace. All right, they protect the peace. But anyway, we can analyze it deeply. Look back, this same protest, right? The deputy minister, instead of the markets, I'll tell you about this thing. Then a markets, the deputy minister of trade. Now this, see, Minister of Trade and Industry, Madam Fatmata Uri, join forces with traders. I mean, so if he like the threats in way Kadi will give, ministers and don't begin to understand, say this is serious. Everybody didn't it right now. I'm telling you, look at this. This one of the ministers and different ministers and different, and then they go on all man don yabana, because perhaps I don't know, perhaps that Kadiru, maybe na President Bio talk to her or whatever, but anyway, they're close allies. So when he pull a statement, say if that protest take place on Monday, the IG will be sacked, the head of army will be sacked, as well as the respective ministers, whether trade now, maybe the internal ministers, maybe foreign affairs. I know able know maybe say respective ministers will be sacked according to her. So we see in the market the deputy minister, they go and talk to Makitumande. Please, when I go sell on Monday, when I not listen people. If I will just read quickly this last line. This initiative aimed to counteract rumors circulating on social media, allegedly inciting protest by unidentified, unpatriotic individuals. So meaning that the one that we get for good votes, protests on Monday, they are not patriotic, they are not a peace law abiding. We don't see again the head of the spokesperson for ONS, Office of National Security. Yesterday, playing clip now where they say the biggest threats today, and people away they at the social media and as well as diaspora. We see now it was quite offensive for a lot of people, and we also say even the ministers there. So what are they say? The entire government they on their toes. Everybody they not the ground. Everybody. In fact, we have videos circulating on social media where are not able to confirm. I'm not able to confirm the exact. I'm not able to confirm the exact area, but I just play for now. I just see. Just take a look at it happen. Well, so Fumble, that was some of the videos that they make around on the social media. As always, we will not confirm something, we will make it clear. I don't know which partner Freetown that time, but people already circulate, already say this and the state of affairs now. Freetown, security forces are on alert ahead of Monday. So they no one take chance. Because Kadiru don't put a statement say if that protest they take place on Monday, then we'll sack the IG, sack the head of army, and some ministers then, respective ministers, they will be sacked. So the tension don't become even high. Like I say, sometimes governments they can blow things again out of proportion, and also when you argue, say allow them make them protest, then we'll say other people then will come infiltrate them, the intention, all kind of excuse. But we are living in a democracy, not to say the environment and the culture, everything, the constitution, all they call it, we all in the states where we call democracy. We are in, if you look, even in the 1991 constitution, the freedom for let you protest guarantee. In fact, need no permission. According to lawyers there, not to me, they say, Adima Koli. A court at the constitution at one time, it said, what's in them put at the constitutional procession? You just need sometimes you just need maybe in some cases police and for let police protect you sometimes, but you don't necessarily need permits for protests. You don't need permit from the police. But again, and in a legal battle, it depends on the aisle where you stand. It depends on the offense. Other SLBP lawyer will tell you, say, no, you quote for it from the Constitution, say, no, you get to go through the police, you get to go through the IG, then for protect you, for send for your security, and some most people also not go pass on, not go disrupt certain activities for normal citizens. So, like, again, it depends on whose side you stand, you understand. So, and a legal battle. So, definitely, now, George, and get for court case, then they say, yes, you not get right for vote, and you don't need police clearance or you need police clearance. So, we just try to bring down camp and get them clear. So, that's not the state of affairs, which we don't understand. But again, trust me, by God in power, we will bring down the phone to tomorrow, next tomorrow, and even Monday. Monday, we go sacrifice a lot, you know. Waiting perhaps I might be doing, I might get I might spend more I might spend I would take maybe a day off from even me work, you understand, whatever my able can get time with now. I might do that. All right, that's not one thing what we see. Let me move on to the next part. We see President Bio. Let me share for us. But we're gonna Twitter. Let me see what's in President Bio puts. Okay, let me see what he puts now Twitter. This I just direct as soon as they see. He said, I had fruitful discussions with the delegation from the Commonwealth, good offices for peace, and the Independent Commission for Peace and National Cohesion on my government's commitment towards deepening democracy, the rule of law, and enhancing peace in Sierra Leone. It go further for say, I have assured the mediating parties, including Ecowas, that my government is open to working with all Sierra Leoneans, including the opposition APC. We believe, though we may have chosen different paths, our collective interest is the peace and progress of our country. As we continue to pursue a common ground for the advancement of our country, I invite the APC to work with us in strengthening our democratic states institutions by one. So, Famula, I'll just summarize quickly what President Bio put in that. It make it clear, say, in willing in government opinion for work with all Sierra Leoneans, and that in one put more strength, more effort, more work in the area of creating a more fair, deepening the democratic landscape. Therefore, it appeal, it asks the APC for make them join her, for make them push the country go before. But first, Lord, take up the thing the way they expect APC for do. Number one, President Mada Bio say encouraging their elected officials, including members of parliament, councillors, chairpersons, chairs, and mayors to take their rightful seats and responsibilities entrusted to them by our citizens. So Mada Bio don't call on APC for make them talk to the elected representative, the mayor, the parliamentarians, say, una go take una seat. This nothing we wanna get right over. You don't una go take. This are the first condition is, or the first appeal is where they appeal to APC. Let APC go take. Make them go to parliament. Make them go to the councils there. Make them go begin the work for the people. Secondly, is participating in the comprehensive and in-depth review of all election management bodies and subsequent implementation of recommendations to be conducted with the support of our national and international partners. Madabio, they appeal again to APC for make them take part, so they can review and Madabio be set up a committee we are in for looking to election management issues. So it asks them, make them join together, make us go put the inputs. The recommendations will be suggest they all will be part and parcel, and then work with also with international partners for make we go before. The last points are 3 points he put. He said participating in broader governance improvements for state institutions, including the justice sector reform and our constitutional review process. It asks there again, when I take part now, say yesterday the chief minister say he meets with the judiciary. They want to try for reform the judiciary. Make them see certain things they will not go right, where people and they say they don't lost confidence in the judiciary, make them get it right. I mean, reform. And also, a accent say, we constitution also they can review APC need for come together and join the government and make sure say these things come to pass. I also call on the security sector personnel to protect the right to life and freedom of all citizens. He said, don't ask the security forces. Well, this is not a test case, not so. As a commander-in-chief, I remain committed to our national values of peace, unity, freedom, and justice. May God protect Sierra Leone and its citizens. So, like catch this point, I repeat them for you. He said, I also call on the security sector personnel to protect the right to life. It's what they get the right to life and freedom of all citizens. Now, Madabio say, it don't call the security sector, make them protect the rights to life of all citizens. So if the protests on Monday go violence or any dicommodity, then we know say these words are not true. They are not genuine. They are not sincere. So far so good. We'll tap on that side. This now the messages where President Bill puts to APC technically is appealing to them, is begging them, please send your leaders, send your parliamentarians, your councillors to work with us. Join the process, the reform process. Join the constitutional review. Join the review on our judicial system. Help us come up with ideas, recommendations. Just come. So technically, don't just want to not just come. Why? We all know the answer. The international community will not work with a government with a one party. And this is something the SLPP created for themselves. Then forcefully introduce a PR system. Then the APC, then take this court, then take the case and can go to the Supreme Court for say, yes, it's in our constitution, the PR system, but why would we use them back then 1996, 2005, then 2005, 1996, 2005, 2006, 2007, then they all. Now, just because we just come out of war, not so everywhere don't settle, not all men don't go back in place. It was perfect. The sense was there for Mekudu, but this right now, this time, everything seems to be fine. Why do we need a PR system? You know what then do the court? We all know the Supreme Court rule in favor of what? The government. Now, it don't come to a point now is the APC seems as if they get an upper hand. Why this is one not the Indian governance. And the international community, then they look into waiting to happen at the country more because the attention what is create is so much, is huge. Now, the only way the government will survive will tell the international world say everything is fine when APC go to parliament. If APC go to parliament and begin work, I mean it's simple. But the point what they make here is if this PR system will not be forced on from people there. Now, other party them for get 2-3 MP they see for see them forget NGC forget the government for they collapse because at the end of the day then we will argue internationally say look. These are just bitter losers. Yes, they are the second or one of the largest opposition or the main opposition party, but they are just bitter losers. Look at the political parties. They are working with us. And believe me, the international community, yeah, they will think her out. But, I mean, SLPP succeed for knock off. Why make I say so? Because now then the law will in favor of. Then knock off all the political parties. Only 2 political parties now then get time, now then get opportunity for going to parliament. That make sometimes when you do thing, you get for think when you dig go for person, they say they also you also take time because some more than when you dig and for yourself, So we don't count a point now. The SLPP don't they in a very, very, very difficult situation. Now they are begging people, the main opposition for go, not for big this. If they not be used that power, like how the slogan called for power, perhaps this thing we just don't forget about time. But anyway, that now one that part of it. Now, what's in APC pool? I promised you the last time. What's the APC pool? That didn't quite help us. On the negotiation, they can't put it on the table. Now says now this. Now APC puts it. Look, let's just read on. So the negotiation, you know, I tell you now, I talk with senior operative APC. They say they don't see much from this negotiation. Why they don't see much? Because their demands will not change. And they can't read and not worry, let's just analyze. The demands are not change. And government also, the demands are not change. Why? Because government don't make a clear say they are ready. They are ready to work, to negotiate, discuss, dialogue with the opposition, but not the seats, not to the main seats. No, not to that and look at. So I mean, the stalemate still the impasse still continue. Law puts the statement. So this echo. In fact, you will be surprised. I see the head of ECHO and head of Commonwealth, Scotland, he did na Gabon. I see he go na Gabon. So which means this post where we carry to it might just correlate and not just put alone a C. All right, so let's get for now within APC puts. Let's just read them for now. Quick one within APC puts. Okay, let's read that. It say them puts say we want to bring you up to speed on recent developments, the meetings held on the 7th involving representatives from the Ecowas, from the Commonwealth, Ecowas, and AU, as well as the recent visit to the residence of former President Ernest Bai Koroma in Makeni. We are conducted as part of our initial fact-finding and engagement effort regarding the credibility of the June 24 election results in Sierra Leone. These findings align with reports from the European Union Observers Mission, a Qatar Center, and other sources, all of which indicate that the election results do not accurately represent the will of the Sierra Leonean people. However, we want to make it crystal clear that the planned dialogue between the Bio regime and the APC leadership, facilitated by the Commonwealth, Ecowas, and AU, is scheduled to commence between late September and early October. Please disregard any misleading information suggesting that ongoing dialogues are already underway. Stay tuned. So, clear. So APC don't make a clear say. Now late September, the team will come, then just can't establish what they call fact finding, waiting happy, and then not put them in position why they not go to parliament and why they contest the election and why the findings align with some international observers, the Carter Foundation, the new for say the election get question mark. And even though they go open to dialogue, but this dialogue, they want to let people and just discard that it's not happening now. It will happen late by the end of September and early October. So that any woman there you say the paper make according to her, not just discard her. So as I promise now always that we will go the length and breadth for bringing out any information regarding this. Now this we don't get. But if anything change within the line, then now the rest I shall say we will definitely bring a come. So the dialogue not happening. The dialogue waiting, not happening. The dialogue has been postponed, has been pushed till the end, and that's just aligned to it at all. Scotland, the Secretary General, the Commonwealth Secretary General, Dana Gabon, Asia, he go to the he go get conversation with the man who just overthrew Ali Bongo, and Asia also with the dethroned president, when Ali Bongo. So Because if the thing they write, and obviously the Secretary General for left the meeting go, except perhaps we get private plane, you know, go and come. Anyway, that's it. I think we don't exhaust on the family. What I want to do, the next thing I want can put for now. I want put for now the disaggregated data where ECSL puts. I want rub small much there. I'm not gonna go deep into that. Why I'm not gonna go deep into that? Because I will use a reference, I will use a source, so I will get a comprehensive analysis, right? But before we do that, let's just take short break. I can la Yuna the opportunity for let us say rest a bit, let me say rest a second, and then we can jump on. I can't.
Talking Point platform, TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge, we love and loyalty to we sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on for tomorrow. Now we go make salute.
All right, now welcome back. If you just join me, this now Talking Point platform, the program we listen to, we call them Komon-Tok. Today we look at issues there where they make answer the social media. Kadiru Kaikai, where the manager, the campaign manager for President Bio, don't issue very strong warning, say, and for sack the IG, and for sack the head of the police, and then for sack some ministers, and if the protest on Monday go as planned. And also we look at President Biodon call on APC, the big APC technically for make them go to parliament. And also we look at APC in a statement say the mediation effort of ECOWAS, AU, and the Commonwealth, you know, they happen now. It happen the end of September and early October. And again, if you just join me, if not the first in this, please consider for subscribe and Apple share. Family, we move on to the next one. When I like the program, family, pass beg again for like. Just click on the like. You know, just like the program. You know, it's good for we. You wanna like because the platform they increase engagement. So not just like the thing. Otherwise, whoever they go on host them one. Imagine you go take your phone, like, subscribe. All you want to subscribe, as well for the good day. And I will just sit on something, somebody that appear normally go take your phone, subscribe. But anyway, some people then they're not able, they're not able to subscribe. It's because somebody don't call me say honestly I want to subscribe, but I don't know how to subscribe. That's fine anyway. Just kidding. But we highly encourage you all to do that for us. They only want to subscribe it. You know. Yeah. We don't take the time. We don't analyze for now. We don't count evidence upon evidence. We don't tell us say ECSL that they set the pace for make Salon Day in this position. Why? First and foremost, ECSL are a public institution. By law, every single public institution, then keyword for be within transparency, because you are dealing with the public. Your mandate now for serve the public, and the public get rights for know what you do. But throughout the electionary process, we see a kind of like a deliberate attempt by ECSL for seclude, for cover, for make sure say people don't know what they do. Everything seems to be very secretive, like say in a secret society or maybe in a social club or whatever. Or I mean, I'm not able to just understand. Now today, we're in a very difficult position as a country. We are in the trust level don't become even, it don't less, it don't reduce to the barest minimum. Why? Now we had advised them many times. ECSL, for make after election not blame una for XYZ, please let each and every process become transparent. Why? At the end of the day, in the event that we announce somebody don't win, much longer for say this conversation for don't forget about time. But we cannot people and they argue we cannot just ignore this conversation. Then they not take people there some say una fool. First, the ID card. Una give them contracts there. Tell the people they know. We never know. And it not be that happen so. People don't know the other than give them contracts. All right, don't forget about the contract. No, can fast forward. After the election, a lot of questions and comments on the credibility of the election. New raised concern of the credibility. And finally, lawyer Augustine Mara petition, because of course we all know say APCC they're not going to go on a court. They're not going to go court because they already don't get a position. Say if they're going to court, then just wasting time. So they know they go there. So lawyer when a human rights lawyer also, I mean, I think himself now one of the lawyer they will be taking a case for because you know them they pass a law say during polling day back then, not to this election, since the previous election 2018, say no more to kind of apply movement, freedom of movement is restricted. One of them lawyer then they will take that case, they win the government of Salon, and that make this election June 24, they allow people to forgo the normal business. So I don't need to have give you a background of the lawyer for saying a man way don't take serious matters there and he don't follow up now human rights activists also. So he go lay complaint or petition he can ECSL na court for say the need for release the disaggregated data. You know, say the disaggregated data now don't cause so much controversy. One, the American embassy asked for that through the Qatar and the APC and all other observers that way and not side with the government asked for make them release. Thing way for be so simple and transparent, so simple. If these things are available, release this thing, let people know. In fact, the $400 million waiting on question mark, one of the conditions are for release the disaggregated data, one of them. So I don't know why ECSL, after June 24, power password and take them kill them on a court. Now, even when they kill them on a court, I mean, information, you know, so we get an act, public get rights. You get rights for ask for public information. Pass where the commission itself intervenes, say they give an ultimatum of 7 days, otherwise they will further use the Supreme Court. We finally then release. But listen carefully, what I want to do. Now, in this particular program, I don't want to go again. I know say a good number of now they listen VOS, Voice of Salon, not so. I think the head of the CEO, Abdul Karim Kago, and I remember when I will correct me in the comment section if I'm not getting him correctly, VOS. You know, that gentleman, you know, Sierra Leoneans, they will get patient. It taking time, it go, my God, it taking time, he analyze the result of the ECSL. The result, listen what? The result of the ECSL would then release. Not to wait in think, not to wait in APC Gear or any other policy, not take Marcela Samba, no, Carter Foundation. No. The result what ECSL put, that man go ahead, he analyze them step by step. You know, even me, when I be listening to the program, when I check some of those figures, I arrive at the same conclusion. I know a lot of you now listen to that program. So that I make another one again, we go do the same repetition. We put and say, Lord, check this number, this check number. It will be boring, because at the end of the day, a lot of people that watch our program, they see they arrive at the same figure. Now something I want to make now, yeah, you know, get, of course, VOS na YouTube, they don't get that kind of audience who we get. We like, I mean, you know, say more people in the watch you now. But what I go do for Una, make people in I will get a permission. I will put that clip in a long program up to 3 hours. Let Una get the opportunity for listening word after word. I will put that program before, on VOS. I could do that. Now share. Now, last year, what's in ECSL puts? Last year, what's in ECSL puts? Now, this now ECSL website. This one at the CISO. So this result on a CISO, na ECSL result, this result na anchor with all the that where we all the face so today. I don't know if I see clearly na my screen. I don't know if I see clearly. Okay. I don't know if I see clearly. So ECSL don't pull the result. I don't pull the result. Okay. Like I say, yeah, ECSL don't pull waiting then call. I think there's the disaggregated database through lawyer Mara and others will file a complaint and ask them for by force and for release. This not to APC. However, that gentleman day, like I said, they repeat. It taking time to explain bit by bit these numbers. Guess what? Now, this officially, I know it confirmed now say President Madabio no win the election. Not only say ECSL then just don't shoot themselves in the foot. Madabio no win the election. Yes, quote me na any side. Quote me quote. Quote me any side say, listen on, quote me any side say, ECSL, according to the data we they release, Madabio no win. Imagine this not to anybody in data. Not to anybody in data. ECSL na the website too, like I see as soon as I see on a website. So go there, go check it. Go check. Go this, like I said, go ECSL website, not to me a website. Go ECSL website. Go there. ECSL, now the website, now the disaggregated data, according to the analysis of cargo and what's in the under, when we go through check, ECSL just shoots themselves in the foot. Madabio gets, let's show you what's in Madabio. Let's just help we said quickly. Madabio get, according to, listen carefully, according to the result announced by Mohamed Kone and put placed by ECSL, Madabio get 54.86%. According to their result. I mean, some of them are genius in mathematics. Some of them are so sharp. When I can go on the website, do the math for yourself. This not supposed to, this not to APC, not to Qatar Foundation, not to New Day, The result where Mohamed Kone puts on the website, Madabio get 54.86%. And he announced 56%. So he announced 56. Now, according to the Constitution of Salon, now 55% you forget before they announce you for be a president. So officially, from the sources from Mohamed Kone, it don't create a serious constitutional issue because according to the Constitution, the person forget 50 family. He forget 55% before you declare as president. Like I say, I go put the program here. I know we go. The man taking time, and apart from you taking time, yourself as a citizen, go on the website of ECSL, go put all the math, do the calculation, the minus, and imagine this are their own figure. In fact, it go interest you for let you know say the dates where they stamp on this particular data where they put now the 27th June. Since the 27th June, the citizens and the CRI say, where is the disaggregated data? The international community, the observers, APC, and everybody, why Mohamed Kone not ever release some past 10 2 days here? August 29, then they release. Why? Then they say, why? You ask yourself a question, why? So if this thing be not available since June 27, what we need for go through all this pain as a nation, 400 million day in limbo because of this. And right now, the cost of living is skyrocketing. Why this will happen, for God's sake? Why? So, like I say, but I don't mean say it don't mean say Samoa win the election. No, not to that. It don't mean say Samoa win the election. But Madabio not get the required amount, the 55% required according to the constitution of the country. So officially, President Madabio no win the election according to ECSL, the data they release. Except, let make a disclaimer, except ECSL say they make mistake. Except they say they make mistake. But if you go through some of those data where they put to Naya, you go no say ECSL and Madabio no win the election according to get the 55%. Which means there should have been a runoff for don day. I mean, I don't know what's gonna be the anxiety. I don't know what's gonna be the worry will make Mohamed Kone and the government and SLPP not engage Mohamed Kone for make them go a runoff. Because Masala Samba of New talk the same thing, say no candidate no they will get outright 55%. So which means ECSL then converse then result with the data when they release. It just small difference with New with Masala Samba. And Masala Samba said no candidate no get or outright majority for make the no runoff. So there must be, and even Masala Samba not say and Dr. Samuel and the lead. No, according to New, Madabio Naimi is still the lead. I think 53-54. So which means there are no way, no day where runoff not for take place. This ICSL they don't shoot themselves at people. So technically, people in the ask now, what did them for do with Mohamed Kone? Because right now you don't plunge the entire country into a chaos, constitutional chaos. One, you don't announce a Madabio get 56.something%, whilst you don't put a disaggregated data which shows a Madabio gets like 54.86%. The arguments where some people in this they say in mathematics after I don't pass 5 decimal you can run up. This is not about mathematics, not a classroom. Yeah, we talk about national issue. Or even if Mohamed Kone want just run the figure for low no go, for low avoid or not, for low not spend more money, if you come back to the people there, you announce say, well, none of the candidates don't meet the threshold at 55%, but Madabio get 54.86%. We're very close. So Fambula, now we just round up our for low avoid again other skirmishes, now avoid some wasting of money or resources, now we just move ahead. Okay, now they another school of thoughts, now they another discussion, Nandi, but you know, you just go ahead and announce this person. So, which means you don't even tamper with the constitution itself, because the constitution in mandates it clear. It say 55%. If person not get 55%, and guess what? Madabio be the lead according to New Deyon. It be the lead Samura, and even if them be go runoff, perhaps it was still win again, because when you go runoff, you don't need 55% again. You just need one vote you beat your competitor, you compete. They don't give you the power. So why? And this unable understand. So Fambule, I know say a lot of now watch that program, but I go do not a favor day. Let not make the team become more repetitive and boring. For those people who know watch, I go put an eye on and listen carefully. The results announced, put up by Mohamed Kone in all match with their way announced and the one way put on the website, except it gets another explanation for that. When they will lead to many other questions anyway. So we don't tap that side. Not only but too much on there. So we'll go open the line definitely. Not just rush quick now. As see people that really want to comment on this. The government there on strong government there on problem but electricity. But Lord listen to waiting the NRA boss, which is about the cash ship as well. No free on in blackout. Listen this one.
Government is the largest employer in this country. And every month, minimum government pays is 400 billion. Every month. Minimum is 400 billion. Then a few days here, I see people, hey, 4 days now, not the lights, eh? That's so. Kappa vex. Because we get Boku. That one will me and you two don't use that free talk. Boku. Sometimes you don't buy, but government able for pay the way you supposed to pay. You don't pay 2 million. Government able pay you 2 million so if you don't consume. So you don't accumulate, you don't Boku. It's about $46 million now. What of 46 million euro?
All right, so now, you know, blackouts there at the country, not so, and government don't say that they spend a lot of money for subsidize. Government of Salon, this now from their own words now, not so from any other person. Government say they owe the car power ship 46 million American dollar. Now listen, let put one again. What's in the chief minister say on this one? Now the chief minister say, let us put within the chief minister say on this particular saga where they go on at the country. Okay, I think we don't get it. All right, let's see what the chief minister puts. Now he say on energy cost, yeah, is a quiz for you. In Sierra Leone, which is correct, A, rural users on mini grid pay 0.669, 7 times more than urban users on grid pay 0.10. B, governments of Sierra Leone subsidize 50% of energy utility bills in urban areas. We buy at 0.21 and sell at 0.10. So within the minister, basically they try to talk, and I mean, governments they subsidize heavily for the people. Then they buy 0.21 per kilowatt, and then they sell to the people 0.10, which means the rest of the money they come from government. But just like any other businessman, you get for, I mean, you still get for balance your book then. If somebody just they owe you, you get for collect. I mean, you need for collector. If you know, if the person don't comply, you get for stop the service. So this is not the problem right now. Where government gets with the car power ship, but I think they better work on that. But for now, government say they owe them 46 million American dollars, and car power ship don't stop for the electricity, you know. But no put down there aside. We don't bring that account. The last one we will put before we open the line. Some Sierra Leoneans and they call they're gonna the egg for make them go arrest for make the egg God. You know, Russia man they can get what they say Dura. Это очень слишком глупый человек. Он как не понимает вообще, что он сделал. Maybe not this. Okay, anyway, Lord, just wanna listen for this one.
Of course, I'm a Sierra Leonean by birth, but I'm a British citizen. I'm here today with other parts of Sierra Leoneans all around the world to drop in these letters of support for our President, His Excellency Dr. Julius Maada Bio, and to hand in a criminal stop them to tell the court about what an Escogoma have done to the country, individuals, since his time in office and up to date. I will read, these are the letters that we've already typed in, that we will hand in to the prosecutor officer, who is Mr. A.A. Khan, who is working in the ICC, of course. I will read this letter so everybody can know what is entailed. The International Criminal Court, the address 25978K Den Haag, dear sir or madam. Prosecutor to ban jail former president of Sierra Leone, Ernest Bai Koroma, for crime against humanity. United for Salon is all over the world, but this particular letter is from the Holland branch, United for Salone. In regards, we as Sierra Leoneans, United for Salone is a group standing shoulder to shoulder in solidarity with President Dr. Julius Maada Bio, in respect for what we've been through.
You know, when I see this, it's so embarrassing. And the person said, where they go give opportunity for talk for go. You see the way the English force alone force not trouble, you don't challenging force. The English force not challenging. Let alone, I mean, you talk the shiva, you know. That, but the point is not about English or whatever. It's about, I mean, I not just understand when they say Ochingulupi, you know, in Russian, if they tell you Ochingulupi, slishkom. The bad word now that your brain like dysfunction. Ochin, pass back. Now, just see this because, I mean, you know, what's the know they were for you to explain how this look like. This they create bad intention, bad image for the country. I mean, it creates bad bad attention for the government. Like yesterday, we played the similar clip, not so. That clip, I mean, then kind of effort here where the SLPP they use because clearly one knows say now for the government they could do. It don't they show say the petition them go give in it the need for to cut. Yeah, because I mean, instead they say them go make petition, say they get for petition former President Kuruma, they know them for I know able just words I not get words, you know, I not get words. You know, they help the government. Like just put them so okay, I know able. You know, they help Maada Bio. You petition against the former president, no, they help Maada Bio. I mean, certain thing when they create unnecessary attention and necessary pressure for the government. This is not unnecessary pressure because at the end of the day, ICC, if ICC no be one investigate self and not be one put eye pass alone, then they put eye pass alone. Because too much complaints and two sets of people that don't go. This one got 30 pages. It said the current president don't commit human rights violations, and another set of Sierra Leoneans then say don't go make them your small pages and small petition. Then say don't go submit to the prosecutor. Then say the former president when annexed by Koma instead don't commit instead then for look into her. So this just don't create more attention. You don't see the possibility. Say ICC perhaps they might come to visit Sierra Leone. You don't see? Yeah. But anyway, Lord just tap that side away. Lord, I think, yeah. Lord, we just tap that side here. Lord, we open the line there. When I help we talk, we say, now with the tap. Or they can't take first the text them. When they go on the text then, though we go on the line. Just in case you don't get a line, so we go put the line. We don't open the line yet anyway, so no call it, please. No call it. Let us put on for Fambule. We not get the line. If you already don't get the line, then that's fine for you. Okay, you go just try for call. So if you don't get the line, that's not the line we see on the screen. Lord rush go first on the text then. Logo up first. Logo countdown. This is the logo on the first part first, as always. Logo first. All right. Okay. I'll take this one for Kelvin. She say, welcome, Kelvin. And welcome, Talking Point TPP Leon. God bless you, my brother. Stay connected. This one will come up from KK. Mr. Komon-Tok, how are you doing? God bless you. Yeah, thank you very much, KK. And this one, Aisha. Blessed Saturday, Mr. Komon-Tok and everyone. Yes. And this one they come out from Mary J. They say, good morning, Mr. Komon-Tok and everyone. Happy Saturday. Yes, Mary, how are you doing? This one, they come up from Ismail Kamara. We actually want the IG and all the military chiefs to be sacked. These are the people who won't say anything despite the killings, intimidation, and election malpractice in the country. This one they say Abu Umaru come out. They say whatever they said, we have to come out on Monday to protest. God bless you, sir. All right. This one they come out from Filippo. They say Philip Adikali. They say then why you get plan for key people then back home. Now message of threat to heads of security, so then go execute the plans. All right, so family has the line open now. Now we open the line now. All right, so yes, the line open now. So you want to join the program, you're more than welcome now. So the line open now. All right. Okay, I don't connect it now. Yes, now they take my text. This one they come up from Fatmata Kamara. Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. How are you doing today? Welcome to another day of Komon-Tok, and thank you, Fatmata, indeed. All right. All right. Now take the first caller. Yes, caller outside the call from. Who's side the call from? Hello? Yes, caller outside the call from. All right. Okay, go call back because you know they get you. All right, and all right, let's take another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. How are you doing?
No, but yeah, go ahead. Who's side the
call from Holland.
Okay, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Komon-Tok, me, I don't know this government, if they use their head, where they can do some things there. Because that woman, they were good, na Den Haag here. They talk on the talk show. I'm not sure, they put more in the government party place. But it's not disgrace and a big shame. And I think maybe they can go there. In the way go display so and the photographer. Because he not tell well. Me, I could have advised this one to go to the country that place. Is there for the woman then, but is there for the people then at the country who will suffer about? Or in there for the government? That's now one. Then the second thing, this always is so. Then this police and soldiers they do. Now you're stretching. They're not getting mental. This time around, let me tell you, they're not getting mental this time around. Now they fear one day too. Because they know what they want. Then the president already did not in them in don't invite na Den Haag. And don't invite me. Not gonna Den Haag, but don't invite for me to return. So I'm not sure that man they go to tell the police and so they let them come and be prepared and give people again. Because at the moment where they put this in the deep hole. So then you're going to talk to threat on the threat. Because people in the suffer, they can't go back in business now. People in the suffer that country day. People in the suffer too much. There is one of 1 million, I don't have 20,000 for every 1 million. People in the suffer. And about this something, Mr. Komon-Tok. I didn't get the Minister of Misinformation they talk. What did happen?
Sorry?
I said I didn't get the Minister of Misinformation they talk.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for your contribution. Lord, give chance to another person. Yeah. Lord, take another caller. Yes, caller outside the call from. Whose side you call from?
I call from Italy.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay. One thing we are known that they really then people they are will go now at this point. They don't really show They're not patriotic. They're not really patriotic concerning the country.
But you and for dull use, are you set or because they get bad feedback from your side?
Okay. Yeah, they really should say they're not patriotic. You get me now?
Yeah. Go ahead. You're clear.
You know, like that, as I'm waiting, former President Komon-Tok in Southern Australia, the SLPP supporter there. What did that man do? It's like they just like people the way they come as president, they destroy the country, and they can't do and so. Because me, I'm not really affected their reaction. Me, I don't know my brother. I'm on the really because since you talk with a lot of people there, you don't ever ask them, let them tell you exactly which are the problem with UNESCO. Everybody they count Fitzai, they count Capside, and lead which in this one. And that is why it's Iranians they suffer today, the brother. Other people there come for all the goodness we UNESCO don't do for that country. People that come, they talk bad water, without cause, without this. You understand? I don't know if you know, but one comedian before 2018 election, one comedian be record himself. If he remember, I don't know if you ever listen now. When did they do the opposite? Say if you vote me in as president, you understand? I will destroy the economy. I will do this. I don't know that. Although they even they would have called for a level listen now. That is now waiting the again guy they can do. Now same they're the same thing that could be their talk show. So what would they talk to the people of Sierra Leone? Then therefore be strong. These are hard times. These are trying times. These are tribulation times because the people they know are back down. They see the difficulty with the people that they go with. And they actually say even the security apparatus, they don't want this system anymore because the SSL they suffer, the people that they suffer, everybody they suffer. So they don't want that. Let the people that be resilient and stay strong. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for your contribution. All right, okay, let's go from the text then. This one, they come up from Abdullahi Corona, they say the military and the police will unleash on these criminals. Okay. This one, they come up from Grace Ramjo, they say good afternoon, family, and Mr. Komon-Tok from the USA. Yes, Grace, thank you for joining us. All right, low John, other callers there. Yes, call outside, they call from?
And they call over again. Mr. Komon-Tok, how you do?
All right, glory be to God. You get 2 minutes plus. Go ahead.
Yes. I just want to talk on the letter we the rights to the APC and about the results we just talk about. You know, Madam, you just left the APC circle. Let them do their own thing. You don't do it alone. Let the world decide. Because that is also where they put. Me and you guys are not seeing. Now, formulated numbers may give. We all see how the elections go. From the registration, that they bastardize APC, that they block the new voters. They do everything for this election from there, from the how you call it, the census. So everything, we all see that. Now, because you're not able to get your way, the way you answer, they make you up for can't make their APC. And today, APC are not stupid more. They're not stupid and their followers are not stupid. This trip, that bone, would they clean almost here? Next time, this thing will happen again. We all know the manipulation. God na all so because they say na no results, na no more all my police. And God slap up with the dead body, they don't kill, they put for them. Now they go put the wrong data, wrong numbers. So let me see how God become as they woke up. And this white man, wetin happen. You go investigate. And like that footstep, you see, that footstep, they go use that for no way to happen. Let you know now, this will go far. Nobody, no APC, no go to parliament. This election will go to the bottom of her at this time. Now that's no more again.
All right, thank you for your all right, thank you for your contribution. All right, yeah, let's take another caller. Yes, caller, where you call from?
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, let's just comment on few things.
Okay, who's side you call from? Low family.
Thank God. Thank God.
Low family. Who's side you call from?
I come from the Golden State.
All right. Go ahead. You get it.
Yeah. This country, sometimes they, they feel for culture because when they listen to the issues where they have just to get upset. Because of any way you call it, just want to go off. So why did it take so long for that corner release this result? That are one, two, not to even the real results released to, because they don't do their own math, and plus the people that vote where they don't count, like their own vote they count. The actual vote where people that vote they don't count them. So this not even the real result released to. And then now when no more the country where we there will come out long the work there, because if me na Marcela Sanda, I go sue them people there for where then they want. Oh my God, this is so ridiculous.
I know how you feel. I understand.
If I don't sue them people, because I remember when Marcela Sanda say when they get up press conference say nobody know win the election.
Yeah.
I watch her. And then I call off that day purposely for that. I did not host. I don't know. I say this election for go on runoff.
Indeed.
Now the results when they don't release so not for the same thing they arrive at. So why then they lash at the woman?
Yeah, almost the same. Almost the same.
Come
Yeah,
on.
almost the same.
These people. And oh God.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, let's take another caller. Yes, caller, outside you call from?
Mr. Komon-Tok, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Outside you call from?
I call from.
All right. You will speak a little bit louder. It seems as if we'll never get you clear. You're far from the phone.
Okay. I call from Sierra Leone.
Okay, go ahead. You get 2 minutes plus.
Okay, sir. Mr. Komon-Tok, really, as you look, it's sad this evening where you try to analyze the issue there. Like Mame Kone, they not disgrace, they not discount. They want to do. Oh, you big man like you. They think about the people in this country, they suffer. They think over that just because of small change with the view. And then I end up put you off.
Hello?
To the youth of the country. Yes, sir. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Maybe sort of.
So just like that, Mr. Komon, because I know I'll go into that.
All right. Thank you for your contribution.
For that woman, we go to that place and I don't know if at the ICC.
At the ICC.
Like that kind of woman, look what he even all sides the tribune for now. When man they say they look at it, they say no, this is not to be correct in the town. People they don't look grateful na this country. That na the thing bad. They can't walk with that power walk na this country. Oh no see, that kind road they the way I did from there 2000 or go now your home. Look at that road they put all inside patrol. That part don't work, that kind work then they say now villages there because that's what I go call her. Una not look grateful to them. They una they try for come with issue. What thing they go present for that man? Let them go present about them. Let ICC indict that man back. Let them call her because me no say President Komon not do anything to Sierra Leone and then this country. What thing no more do for them? Now for let them live a better life. So arrest in the case, Mr.
All right.
Komon-Tok. Thank
Okay.
you very much.
Okay. Yes. Yes, caller outside the call from. Okay, we missed this caller. Yeah, caller, you go call back. This one they come up from Princess Rosie. Good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. All right, slow join back the line. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok. This is Abdul call from United States.
Abdul, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, some of them counter demonstration. Yeah, we see not for come as a surprise. Some of them guys, yeah, it's a way we've been in college that the same way. Most of them belong to the same camp. And when they're in that camp, the way any of the members do something, then the plans for body at different points to them for counter whatever opinion, when a genuine opinion come against the members. So I'm not surprised for see them they bring the same thing now the central government. If you permit me, I think the spokesperson ONS been they talk about social media yesterday. But I want to let people know see this guy is a very young guy, but green, very immature. You need to go read more and learn more before ever he become thick and then position and they begin for saying a spokesperson for an institution like that. You know, if you look like social media, the police and other investigative body them, then they use that to the best of their ability in the investigation.
Yeah.
Something happen, they want to find out about somebody, then go quick, then go check in social media profile. We all policemen are not going to do that because they're not get lights. They're not going to do that, they're not get constant internet. Some of them, of course, they're not computer literate. And besides, this guy look backward. As young as he be, it's really improving life. Thank you, bye.
All right, thank you for your contribution. All right. You know, the way things somebody puts some, sorry for fun, they say TRC for come back to Salon. It in fact to truth and reconciliation. I think yes, who's that they call from?
Yeah, from the UK.
All right, okay.
Thank you very much.
You get 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
Okay, thank you. I think I missed most of your program, but I think I get some bits and pieces now which you talk. I think the meeting where the one they go hold, I think say they know see better you know, and then other views we come out. All which they talk, not to talk we get any progression. Now something like just they go round. They want still hold on to power and then you want the people they support them, you know, for control power. But the APC they said I think they're very smart, they don't want to accept things like that, you know. Now that's how they see. And then Mohamed Kone now, you know, he don't blunder a long time ago because now be the long-term plan they will get, you know, how they get for election, then make it go turn out so. But the only thing is that the thing it come out bad by them according to their plan. You see, because then guys they don't in our overseas for a long time, they see how which mandate they operate, you know, therefore don't know how they do things. But because they become a vengeance, it make them not use the mental faculty better. You see, they not really see into the future what thing for happen. You see, so then if you come to the demonstration, I mean, let it allow the people then let them go demonstrate peacefully instead of they be threatening the citizens. You know, they are not feeling really good for threatening the citizens. Then let people then go exercise them their rights, and then Mother will come out and talk to the people. I feel say now that would be the best thing. But anything beyond that, like say for they want to arrest and people them and kill people them back. Then it just get from one of the government back again. One of the government because the international community they will just be working with I think see what thing they don't talk about now all not just true, you see. So me advice now let the government just allow the people they go demonstrate. Let them come out, they talk to the people there nicely. the people they go back, they don't kill nobody. But if they say that they're going to shoot and arrest and kill people they pass August 10, then it will be detrimental to the government and then the country as whole, because right now the people who need the support, they don't hang on for us, you see. So if you see anything like that damage, you come back, the people in there will say, okay, well, we'll continue for hold on.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Log the chance to another person. Thank you. All right, let's take another caller. Yes, caller, what's that they call from?
They call from Salon.
All right, you get 2 minutes.
I just get a message for the security in this country. I just want to make one know say we all now one, we all as alone and I all day for this software. So whether the soldier man and policeman them, wait today I see that they parade around the headquarters just for intimidate people and for threatening people them. For that common when it's we meet you like business. The people them we're not afraid for them thing. First of all, the population pass all the security forces. Almost police that in this country. They put in an average of 15,000. The soldier are the same thing. So there is no way we're not going to go for cover outside. But what I decide for say head of security, if Tingapa come, who President Julius Madabio, they go prefer for make a give una up to be slaughtered than himself get into problem. They happen to in Chijankaba inside. Where Chijankaba in the normal first for him, which in Kama Jordan, they bring him back in power, he make a defense minister. If you recall, and I'll be defense minister where ICC go arrest and office.
You're right.
You're right.
So
this not just for say you say instead of you take the sanction, then it's okay. When I know sanction in the country, if when I say me defense minister and I work criminal, I give them up, and that's you do. Provide no security for put any
resistance.
Say okay, when I know take this money, they allow them for take a jail in the normal die. So now I tell una the security forces then for me kuna remember that. Because I know say they listen right now. This is showing up people that they listen to Anaya. They listen right now. And we're ready for come out. We'll do this once and for all. We'll not go for go to now. We'll go for go protest, make we vent out with the problem then. We all suffer the same. We're not them police and soldier them.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution, brother. All right. Yeah, log the chance to another person. Yes. Call outside the call from.
Hello. I come from New Jersey.
All right. Yeah, 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, sir. I want to let you check that massive. Good one.
Now for dolly set. Now for dolly set, please.
Hello?
Dolly set, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
All right, go ahead.
Okay now?
Yes, you did live now. Go ahead.
That max, Mr. Komon-Tok, now cook them cook up. All post in a mathematics, I will tell you, even the figure when they give some more kama, you will not say cook the maths. Then, what I they say, Mr. Komon-Tok, one can stop it. One can now go down the exposure, sir. Because all the things that happen so that man I handwork. But himself he hand tie biena. But the only thing not behave like a would a freeborn. Because this thing don't bog say to in generation yet unborn. People don't go most refer to that man day, what you do.
Yeah.
So that no matter.
Thank you for your contribution.
Let God bless you. Yeah.
All right.
Try for that get to line. Past city. Let God bless you. Let God cover you, my brother.
Amen. Thank you.
When I listen to you, I dey get peace.
Thank you. I'm humbled to hear that. Thank you. All right. All right. So Fambul, this person still a can't to sorry for fun. I said the TRC for Kamba. The Truth and Reconciliation. Say from after the war, we form a TRC. Even the recommendation where they on the TRC, 30 they won't implement them. From 2002, 2005, 30 they won't implement them. Now again, I agree. Say yes. Before we move on, law left this. Me officially today. officiality day. When I don't go through waiting ECS put, I don't know saying I take the side of the people then. Because what we consider as sometimes if they be very critical, say because of the NEC now, they don't get the sole right as a body, as an entity for announce the final results. But what they announce, I don't sure say, Madam, win the election. This is not us. This is what Corner puts. Now, what he put, if na APC be put this, another comment on that, I will say in our opposition. If you now observer put on again, I will say, okay, now observer, I might make mistake. But this is the body entrusted with the responsibility, then come out plainer and say, now this result they get. And the results, when people and checker, that guy, Mr. Kagbo, now a very smart guy, that guy taking time, and the way he doing program, I really enjoy the program. Just do by himself, you can't tell people and say, now this and the thing. It makes sure the way they go each and every part of it. It asks people in the comment section, let people and check the figure, they made them see and what they get, and exactly, and people they comply. They end up forget exactly say Marabi no get her. So that figure it just same with what in Marcela Samba say nobody no get outright rights. Runoff was sacrosanct, was fixed. No way. Marabi win the election. Yes, it be the lead Samura. It be the lead Samura. But all them figure they wouldn't put it, they lead Samura, but not only. So which means Mohamed Kone don't they in problem for us. He don't they in serious problem because this guy he won. And if you remember, we put one clip now when the Sylvester, one of the ECSL commissioner, where they say then is security, then go announce the result to the one announce. And it did just like what they say. Counter now, when they follow now, counter they include and leak audio they send to me. Leak audio, now when are the first people they will put on leak audio, whether man they say then go get then they announce. Not to me say, of course, I can confirm that. Leak audio. Anyway, Lord just and it clear now. Everybody don't know say now. Madabi win the election according to ECSL. It clear now. So anybody will get any other opinion, just go meet Mohamed Kone. He will tell you. But according to what you will see, Mohamed Kone, he don't give two statements. One statement he announced Madabi win, but he put another figure on the website which should say Madabi win. This one they come up from Lucas Abano. They say Al Jazeera, BBC and international media are there to cover the protesters. They will report everything they see. This one they come up from Aisata Dumbuya. Good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok, and happy weekend to everyone. And this one they come up from Jamila Bangura. They say, good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. Sharing program, giving people more knowledge to all Sierra Leone. Jamila, thank you very much. We appreciate you big time. This one is BO in Freetown. No. This one they come from So this one they come up from James Kamara, where they say, good day, Mr. Komon-Tok. No matter whose kind threats will the power regime they make, we they come out suffer. That's Monday, September 11. Then the 18th will be a big one in New York. All right. I'll just take a few more calls and then we'll wrap up the call. Yes, caller, outside you call from.
Yes, good evening, Komon-Tok.
Yes, outside you call from.
Thank you very much, Mr. Andre, that I call from you.
All right, you get 2 minutes.
Yes, brother. Thank you. One thing I want to say, you guys are telling me enough now, but if you look at what happened today, people are so trust on our platform, the importance of the diaspora, and I think no one people in the diaspora because they usually see the fact. You're not waiting for who beg or see, like before one, they only see alone to be, they promote them, fool them. So the politicians then they not let me hold their phone in the diaspora because I wouldn't say the fact. But if you look at KYV 1940 and all of these stations, they are not saying the fact. This election of the Ministerial Warnings, not to show the fact for any political party now, brother.
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't just come out of the shell and won't say the fact. Because if you look at the analysis, when I look at the ECSL, if you see the chart and pull and how they get their own figures, when you calculate even the class 1 courses, you will see there is fraud. How they mismatch you? By the mismatch. How do you arrive to get this percentage? So it's clear. So why people we see the things so one suppression for many more things work. We say what could be and make things work. No, things don't work like that, brother.
Yeah.
This side way
you're right.
Previous activity grouping they underneath. You know go last, brother. It's just like the force. If you get somebody, you get a friend or you marry a woman, you make a lie, they make force with force. One day the truth will come out. The truth, you know they will hide that. No matter how long it takes. Either when you are alive, then the truth will reveal, or when you die, everything come out clean. And people will learn from that. So true, not true. Now these are the things. Some of whom they talk about the capital, and there are a lot of people that are attacking. But no, the fact here is that you know it's about the politicians they are. Because they come and go. But the common man to any suffer. Now look, when the price of the contract was skyrocketing, the first one they tell now is that they pay more because look inside they don't get and they tell them about bullshit. So now this is what they talk. When they talk like this, you know like but one team up, focus and insist them politicians, allow the new people them. They don't inform themselves a cabal or can rip up from the people there. Because some young people they only talk on social media, when they give them platform, they get something that police force and the military, and they come they counter the people and wish them. And people they get right for protest. How many times people they don't ask for, they don't request for protest, they don't agree. When we go to school, just need an host, they need to organize woman in the placard. They go around the host. We all see that on video.
Yeah.
We all see they invite you on a social media, now they are arrested. So imagine that. So what did they tell me? Because you go get a permit. No, we don't need that again. The people voice this time, they take for a reason. Now we 10 people them come out, 10 people them come out, and same arrest. Then million people them come over. Everybody like when they go arrest, they get family members there. They say they suffer the same thing. But they not just they just dumb because that's why they see. Because how you policeman, you know should protect people their right to live, their property, they go and preach the offer, maybe not protest. If they don't take gun, they don't take spoon, they don't take neck. Why they go into the victim? So me I want everybody, we all go support. So we not to party, but we feel that what they are to do.
Yeah.
You know it's very well. Yeah, you know. You see how the election go. There's no two way. When we dialogue, whether we want to agree. Agree on what? No, people don't agree to some big things. They will say, okay, you big things, they keep the truth. No, we're not going to solve problems. Tomorrow, after 10, 20 years, then you always don't go back. The same thing will be put back one day. So what will set precedent? What does the disaster about the camp can't continue? Because the situation is failing me. The situation is one
indeed.
The people will lack on, we can say the truth, and they don't fail me to do. So imagine past people from Commonwealth, Ecowas, and AU for carrying this. No, we don't need that. Oh, because people they don't see the truth today, and no one knows the trust on the institution. They come in, which is good. No one will condemn them. So we implement they can solve the problem. But in solving the problem, they don't look into the election. If they don't recount, make them a really run of the election again. And that will solve the problem. It's not about saying what we just manage and so what we talk, what we make the government or something like that. It's not the work we do that.
All right, thank you very much, brother. Yeah, thank you. Log the chance to another person. Thank you. All right, log the chance to another person. Yes, call outside. The call from.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yes, who's the call from?
I call from yes. How are you?
All right, yeah, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead, please.
First of all, thank you very much, brother, for all what you do for bring we and program there who they far from the country. You know, now one thing we talk about them police there. Them police there for the man looking that constitution, they made them be independent. They don't ever be independent. Now we sit down where the resident coordinator of World Bank, if you can remember about the census. So I mean where the World Bank say they pull down by the census. Don't let them go to the World Bank resident and go protest. They ask for permission. No. Because when they protest for the government, nobody not arrested.
Yeah, I know. Now, brilliant. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. Very brilliant reminder. And I don't do so. Very brilliant.
Exactly. Okay, so we police then can na radio then can talk say, oh, in need for take permission before either they grant it or not. We only if he protest in the interest of the government, there's no permission. But we want protest against the government. Now the problem before it. Now about Posidon recently inside Kenema, we see bike Monday, then come on our streets, they get permission. No, they don't arrest nobody there. They don't kill nobody there. But now we see some McKinney, the bike man, they don't let policemen on the street now, or waiting for them now. They just sit and get sit down protest because they don't learn lesson what it happen on McKinney. Any tell them protest, now kill and they arrest local people. So this hypocrisy, what they happen in the country. The problem of Salon, local people they don't lose their credibility. And this when they downplay so this ICC business, look down one of the good disgrace himself. If former president don't commit for crime, why not being go petition and they tell where he just come on our office or within our office? This is not a disgrace to them. Thank you very much, brother.
All right, thank you for your contribution. All right, okay. Well, we ramp up the program now. Lord, just take 2 more calls, then we'll wrap up the program. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hey, how you do, Mr. Komon-Tok? The name Abdul at the call from United States.
All right, Abdul, you got 2 minutes.
2 minutes, thank you so much. Thank you for the viewers and too. My contribution today, I listened to the VOS yesterday from Mr. Kagbo. I think it was yesterday, we did break down the numbers there. And I find it very interesting. And I also, although we see and saying a bad thing, but God made it sleep. It actually turned out to be a good thing because the ECSL actually get enough time for make sure at least the numbers they wouldn't pull correlate with the result they announced.
Yeah.
But with all the time that was given, because if they be rushed them and they pull the results, maybe they will say a mistake because we rush pull the results. But this is actually a good thing because now they get almost 3 months or 2 months or some change, then still pull out a result will not correlate with the result they announce. Right? So if they pull the result when they announce, that will say, okay, maybe they round down or book. That's a different argument. But now the problem even itself now is the result where you announce and the result where you pull, according to the breakdown that was made, and not correlate. And that to me, it don't make no sense because let's say even if they read it and they stick to their story, say, okay, now the true result is, why they not going to make sure at least then bring a result that correlates with what? The result where they announce.
Yeah.
Right? But again, it's a good thing because it means to say God not asleep. Right? God not asleep as when people that they talk am. And the last contribution I want to actually make is also say, not true. Me when see so I grew up in Kenema. Right? I love Sierra Leone. I'm not from the South, but like I love every Sierra Leone. I love the Southerners because at the end of the day, I'm not Northerners, but Southerners, why they grow up, they're very good to me. Then be them massacre them. We grew up with them. We all are friends them. So at the end of the day, Sierra Leone, we all are one.
Indeed.
But we therefore treat people them equally. If it Kenema they come up with the protest day, they therefore allow McKinney also, they never allow free to. And this is fundamental right for people that even if they get permit and don't get permit, as long as they don't cause trouble, and I still stand say is the fundamental freedom for people that because the thing we don't want let this thing boil up inside people them when it will explode bad one tomorrow. Let me bring the war. So you therefore allow people to let them vent out. Even in America, they always tell you, you therefore allow people to let them vent out. Venting out is a good thing. It no matter what it is, it not mean say they're right. It could also mean just give them the opportunity to vent out. That doesn't necessarily mean when they protest Monday means to say they are right, whatever they're protesting against. But at least it's an opportunity then for let them vent out, then calm down. So that way, if you don't have to people for talk, everybody will at least don't vent their anger, then go into their senses and make a good discussion or dialogue or conversation, whatever you want to call it. So they therefore left the people and let them go protest.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution. Okay, bye for today.
Thank you.
All right, so Fambo, we don't close the line now. Fambo, the one that we don't attempt for call now, please, we go open the line back tomorrow. We don't close the line anyway. So they are not trying for call again. The line don't close. We just try for take a few more call and few more texts, and then we wrap up the program. This one come up from Grace Ramche. They said this is something. Fatima Wuri, a nurse in US, is now Deputy Minister Trade in Sierra Leone. See, the other way no people there. We I don't know if the other way no people there. This one they come up from the ICB where they say, good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok, happy weekend to you and your family, happy weekend to my Salon family too. Family also, may God's richest blessings be with us all. Yes. This one they come up from. Okay, I think I don't. Okay. This one they come from Awana to Koroman. This was today after. Okay. Okay. This one they come up from Samuel Sise, where they say TPP Leon, I strongly believe that people will not come out to protest. All right. This one they come up from Jerry Brownie, where they say Mr. Komon-Tok, President Bill is talking peace, but he has to walk the talk. As the saying goes, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Yeah, agree with you. All right, so Fambulen, we go tap the process there today. So far so good. We tell them all we don't call and brilliant contributions they don't make. What I will do, that clip, I will edit not all because it's a very long clip anyway, very long. I will edit maybe like 1 hour. I will put on the platform, learn and listen, and I'll go through waiting ECSL put, waiting they announce, and I mean anybody can do it. Even me where I go through where be the check I follow cargo where they doing mathematics will arrive at this. But anyway, I like waiting this scholar talk. ECSL be get all the time, at least and get 2 months plus. Election done June 24. Not so. Now we there on today the 9th. Today the 9th. I mean, close to 3 months they cancel. Close to 3 months and they cancel. So they get enough time for even announce the results where they announce they correlate. Now I don't announce the matter you get 56 point something percent. When I produce a results now, we go match where question no go day. But even the one who announce, he still gets issue. In fact, there's so many inconsistency on that very, very resulting. But anyway, like I say, I will put up on and get opportunity for listening to that as well. All right, so Fambu, we tap here. As always, once we get something interesting, we will come back and let you know. And bye for now. We'll come back to now. Definitely. We bless, let God bless you all. We take part for all the underway, right? God bless you all. God bless you all. We'll continue for put Salon Force, help the country for it prosper. I know I see the passion with people in the exhibits, and this is what we are saying here. We all get to roll, and I will roll with the place. So people in the ICC, no, we don't left this thing because if they left this thing, I listen so many platforms there. Even if it takes 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, we all die, go, picking and come, then precedents they can't copy them. Bad example, a bad example. Just like with some people in the IGC, Christian Top don't do James Zola don't do well, not for the copy bad example. I mean, there should be for draw the line. Say no, this never happen again because we don't in an age of technology. within the 21st century, the fourth industrial revolution take place. Consider all they go before. We no more just they go behind. We say because they don't do them 20 years ago for come and back. Even when a bad thing, I don't know, but come on, This one, I think people, I agree with people, and allow we find a way, a solution. Not just find a common ground, a solution where we all go sit down as a family. We make sure see this not repeat again, because it's clear now. See, President Bill, according to ECSL, again at the court there, according to them, win the election the first rounds. He lead, yes, he be the lead somewhere, but winner. So Runoff was there, and the Constitution say the person who for declare president, he forget 55%. And President Bill, Mother Bill no get at all. Anyway, now bye bye.
Talking point platform, TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge, we love and loyalty. To we sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
Why not they grow? Yeah, hey, we want for no. Waiting make we country they go slow. Waiting making all they grow. Yes, so I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure. Then see them way they make we know they grow. Say now we they die from. If I they try for go before, I beg do ya not make us slow? No. If I try for raise the tempo, do ya not make them low? Yes, so if I try for go before, I beg do ya not make us slow? No. If I try for raise the tempo, do ya not make them low? Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so don't we for do them thing now we go make we smarter, thing now we go make we stronger, thing now we go make we nation last much longer. So we life them go better. Yes, so but we for left them thing now we go make we scatter, thing now we go bring palava, thing now we go make we nation well panambara, make we people scatter.
Scanty they talk about. I like them.
Thing them like half a flavor plava, political party wahala. Thing them we go make we agba, them put we country pan yakba. Sing along say hey bo, we want for no. Waiting make we country they go slow. Waiting making all they grow. Yes, so I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we did that, yes, so make we show them thing now we go make we kick po, thing now we go make we country go before. Mama, yes, so thing now we go make we grow, thing now we go make we left for go slow, make baby gladdy for Bobo show. Alright, so if I perform, me on perform. To say for gladdy for what you watch. If I sing, me on sing. say for gladdy, for dance, you dance. Before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie, daddy. So we go live in unity. Yes, so before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, thing now we go make we happy, thing now we go make we country laddie, daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so sing along, say hey, hey, bo, bo. We want for no, waiting make we country they go slow, waiting make you know they grow. Yes, so oh, I can for sure. Yes, I can for sure them thing them way they make we know they grow. Say now we they die from cold.
We the pray, but still things not the change. How we go before when we still get evil ways. Let we try to change your ways and let we love for free. Yeah, love one another.
If I do me thing you step or try do thing make we all do thing Salon prosper thing if I let you thing you step or let me thing make we all let we thing Salon prosper thing before they do them thing now we go make we gladdy, now we go make we happy, now we go make we country laddie, daddy. So we go live in harmony. Yes, so sing along, say hey.